Hello and welcome to another episode of Kia Electric News. In case you missed it this week, I did 3 videos. Yes, 3. The first was for some US controller updates on the Kia EV9. The updates to improve Tesla charging in advance of the network opening up, and also the software update for the shifter control unit. But these updates could also be relevant to the rest of the world. The shifter control unit update is the same one that helped cure the Canadian EV9 shifter problems. The second video I did was on how to identify your Kia EV6 or EV3 has a heat pump. There are various ways to do it, some easy, some hard. This probably applies to the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and 6 as well. The third video was on the Friday on the January 2025 EU and UK maps and infotainment update for the Hyundai and Kia vehicles. This update baffled me because it appeared to do nothing unless I'm missing something. So I wouldn't recommend installing it at this stage. I'll start the week with the opening up of the Tesla charging network in the US. Originally Kia had set a date of January the 15th, but early in the week it emerged that Kia had changed the date to spring 2025. No reason was given for this, but I would guess that Kia USA are not quite ready. The Hyundai side of the business was not delayed though, with the Ioniq 5 at least appearing in the Tesla app. A few on Facebook figured that they could pretend that their EV6 or EV9 was an Ioniq 5, and this allowed them to work around the lack of Kia vehicles in the Tesla app. This only works of course if you already own a CCS to NACS adapter or have a brand new US built Ioniq 5 with the built-in NACS. An EV9 owner on Facebook who had received the over-the-air update reported that it worked perfectly when he used it with his NACS adapter. Technically, Jeff also made a video of it working on his EV6 GT. It topped out at a speed of 97 kilowatts. It worked quite well for him, but I think he got a charge interrupted. This suggests that the EV6 may be in need of the rear motor software upgrade that the EV9 has had in its over-the-air update. If this comes, it can only be installed via the dealer visit because first generation EV6 only has over-the-air updates for maps and infotainment. So I wonder if this is the reason for the delay. Also, not forgetting that the updated maps with Tesla chargers will not appear until the end of January in the US, according to the Maps and Soft website. Ioniq Guy also cropped up on this comparison video from Outofspec Reviews. It was a charging race between a Tesla Model 3 and Corbin's brand new NACS equipped Ioniq 5. The Ioniq 5 also got charging interrupted, but who won the charging race? Watch the video to find out in the link above. Now for some Kia EV3 news. I'm hearing from multiple sources that the Kia EV3 Australian launch will be in March or April of 2025. This will be for the Air and Earth trims. The GT line will follow later. The Kia EV3 has also been on show at the Australian Open. A fleet of Kia EVs has been acting as taxis for players in the tournament, including the new Kia EV3. Now some fresh news on the Kia EV4. I've come across this fresh EV4 render from a website called Top Electric SUV. I like the look of these renders because most of the car looks very EV6. The same article also claims that the Kia EV4 is launching in March in Korea. It also suggests that the EV4 hatchback will launch a few months after the EV4 sedan. Battery and drivetrain options are believed to be the same as the Kia EV3. This would mean front-wheel drive with 58.3 and 81.4 kilowatt-hour batteries. At the end of last week, Tony Williams on Threads contacted me to ask if I knew anything about the Kia EV6 Facelift Wave Special Edition. I didn't. So I did some searching. All the details in the UK seem to be on leasing websites and point to a 63 kilowatt-hour version set at a lower price from the Air trim. The price is £42,575, which is £3,000 cheaper than the Air trim. The motor is also slightly less powerful than the Air trim at 167 brake horsepower instead of 225 brake horsepower. I asked my dealer about it and he knows nothing about it. There has also been no Kia UK press release for this model. The specification matches the Korean 63 kilowatt-hour versions and also the standard range US version in the US. I found several links to it on different UK-based car leasing sites, from whatcar.com, Murray Group Leasing. It's also listed on the Auto Express website. So is this car a lease-only version? Or are all of the leasing websites wrong? Let me know in the comments if you know anything. In other EV6 news, Guide Auto Web in Canada reports that the facelifted Kia EV6 GT model year 25 is not coming to Canada. This is due to poor sales of the original Mark 1 Kia EV6 GT version, apparently. Korean Herald reports that Hyundai Motor Group was ranked second in electric vehicle sales in the US last year, following the number one EV maker, which is Tesla. Hyundai Group also has plans to boost local production next year. According to data from the Korea Automobile and Mobility Association, Hyundai and Kia sold approximately 123,000 battery-powered vehicles in the US in 2024, achieving a 10% market share. Although there remains a significant sales gap with Tesla, which sold 591,400 units, Hyundai has maintained its position as the second largest EV brand after Tesla for 2 consecutive years. US automakers General Motors and Ford Motor Company took third and fourth place, selling 114,432 and 97,865 units respectively. German luxury automaker BMW ranked fifth with 51,723 units sold. Notably, Hyundai Motors' flagship electrified SUV, the Ioniq 5, saw a 30.9% surge in sales. The Ioniq 5 is the first of the Hyundai Motor and Kia EV fleet to surpass cumulative sales of 100,000 units in one of the largest car markets. Kia's best-selling electric model in 2024 was the 3-row battery-powered EV9 SUV, with 22,017 units sold. Leveraging the Kia EV9 success, Hyundai Motors' upcoming Ioniq 9 is expected to ride the sales boom this year, sources said. In addition, its Georgia plant seeks to increase its local production ratio to 70%, led by the 5 car models receiving EV subsidies. The facility will also expand its annual production capacity from 300,000 to 500,000 units. Korean Car Blog has shown a rendering of the forthcoming Hyundai Staria EV. KCB says this: a few days ago we have shared how Hyundai Motor planned to start preparation of its Ulsan plant to build Staria electric multi-purpose vehicles. And now, thanks to our colleagues at IRL Design, we can now have the first look at it in this rendering based on the spy shots we already have seen. So, what do you think? This week, Genesis Korea released details of the facelifted Genesis GV70. Features include redesigned gradient G-Matrix crest grille for a modern futuristic aesthetic, new 20-inch matte dark grey wheels alongside refreshed 19-inch options, MLA or micro lens array, which is what the GV60 facelift also has got, technology for advanced premium headlamps. Milky Way mood lighting enhances the premium cabin atmosphere, whatever that is. 27-inch integrated display unifies entertainment and navigation functions. The usual crystal shift dial and premium materials elevate the luxury experience. It's equipped with an 84 kWh 4th generation battery system, like the new EV6 and the Ioniq 5. It achieves 423 kilometers range per charge on the 19-inch wheels WLTP combined. It's super fast charging, 10 to 80% in just 19 minutes with a 350 kilowatt charger. Its highway body motion control ensures smoother long distance travel. Enhanced active noise control for a quieter cabin experience. It has auto terrain mode and crosswind stabilization for versatile performance. It also has a Bang & Olufsen sound system with Dolby Atmos. It has a built-in streaming platform for Netflix, Disney Plus and YouTube ready. It has something called a mood curator, which combines lighting, music and fragrances for tailored ambience. It also has digital key 2, which allows smartphone-based car access and convenience. Pricing is starting from $57,500 but who knows what it'll cost in the EU and the UK by the time it gets over here. And finally, Kia Australia has put out a couple of YouTube videos showing Kia EVs being zombie proof. Maybe they don't get the irony of the previous Kia EVs like the Niro EV and the EV6 getting stuck in zombie mode, or even the recent problems with the batch of Kia EV9s having the shifter issue. If you don't know what zombie mode is, zombie mode was having the car turned on but not being able to put the car into forward or reverse or move the car. This means that basically you were stuck, so it was nicknamed zombie mode. Thanks to Gary Buck for sending me that. It did make me laugh. As usual, links to all stories and videos can be found in the show notes in the video description. Thanks for all the comments, likes and subscribes, and a warm welcome to all my new subscribers this week. Also a big thanks as usual for my channel members for your valued support. Thank you for watching.